Well, hello. It's Elvis Sunday time again. Welcome back to Pop Detroit. My name is Nick. If it is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. We try and do this every single Sunday. We take a look at one of Elvis's performances, sit back and marvel at the man, and then have a quick chat about it afterwards. If you've been here before and decided to come back again, thank you so much also. Today we're going pretty much right near the very beginning. I've got two performances of the same song. They performed within months of each other. The song is Don't Be Cruel. Both performances are from the Ed Sullivan Show. The first one is September the 9th, 1956. The second is January the 6th, 1957, just 2 days before his, do the maths, 22nd birthday. So we've got about 3 months between each performance, so I'm interested to see if there's any growth in that short space of time. But hey, talking of time, let's not waste any more, other than to leave a like on this video if you can. Really helps out the channel. But here we go. September the 9th, 1956, Elvis sings Don't Be Cruel. Swagger. So young.
Thank you, Mr. Lawton. Ladies and gentlemen. Wow. This is probably the greatest honor that I've ever had in my life.
Young life.
There's not much I can say except it really makes you feel good, and we want to thank you from the bottom of our heart. And now, don't be cruel.
A little humbleness about him.
You know I can be found sitting home all alone. If you can't come around, please telephone. Don't be cruel. Your heart is true. Baby, if I made you mad for something I might have said, please don't forget the past.
Eyeballing the camera.
You look right ahead. Don't be cruel. Your heart is true. I know that love, oh baby, still you are.
Ed's looking right into the camera. They like that. Picking up.
Then you'll know you have me, and I know that I'll have you. Don't be cruel. Your heart is true. I don't want no other love, oh baby, it's still you I'm thinking of. Don't be cruel. Your heart is true.
I love how the audience reacts. Those little beats. That was fun. That was fun. I know I have watched an Ed Sullivan performance before. I don't know if it was his first ever one or it was a different one. But it's interesting. It's so interesting to watch him that young and kind of that humble right at the very beginning. Almost, sounding grateful to be there, not knowing what was going to be his life in the next sort of 20 or so years, 20 plus years. Love doing this. I mean, obviously every week we're doing this travelling back in time type thing, but just to go this far back and kind of, I don't know how to explain it. You have this little window, this portal into truly a different era, not just of Elvis, but just of the world itself and of television and of entertainment. And it's just on the verge of this huge swing, this huge change. And Elvis just being there and the way that audience was reacting, it's truly a joy to watch. And like I said, he comes on quite humble right at the very beginning of it all. And then the song starts, the crowd reacts, and then there's a lot of the performance there. He's singing, he's looking, it's just head and shoulders, and he's looking directly into the camera, into those, towards those people at home. That a lot of them probably screaming at the TV sets at the same time. And just those little moments where he'll just change his tone and give a little, give a little, what would you call that? Those little inhalation sort of beats, and then that kind of growl that he did halfway through. Don't know what I just did there. It's probably nothing like it. But how they react to those little moments, they're hanging on his every word. And as soon as there's that little thing, that little break from the actual song, that makes it all so unique, the audience is acting accordingly. It's so much fun to watch. Let's see if there's anything any different just those 3 months down the line. January the 6th, 1957, on the verge of becoming 22 years old. But here we go again. Elvis Presley on the Ed Sullivan Show singing Don't Be Cruel.
Thank you very much.
He's got a bit can't even talk. He's got a bit more of a swagger about him already.
We'd like to do the song that was my very biggest record last year. I mean, it was no bigger than the rest of them, but it sold a few more, and we'd like to tell you that to all the people watching and all you people that are here tonight that we really are thankful for all the success that you made us have and everything. This is my biggest record, and it goes something like this.
He's definitely more confident. Still humble and grateful.
You know I can be found sitting home all alone.
Yeah, it's more of a performance already.
Come around, at least please telephone.
More like inflections in it. Have more fun with it.
Well, baby, if I made you mad for something I might have said, please let's forget the past. The future looks right ahead. Don't be cruel. I don't want no other love.
The looks there.
Baby,
The Elvis that we're more familiar with.
Don't make me feel this way. Come on,
made himself
over
laugh.
here, love me. You know what I want you to say. Don't be cruel. Why should we be apart? I really love you, baby. Well, let's walk up to the preacher and let's say I do.
Yeah, there's a confidence about him.
And I know I'll have you too. Don't be cruel. It's true. I don't want no other love. Baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. Don't be cruel. It's true. Don't be cruel. It's true. Here we go.
Here we go. Oh, here we go. They're filming him above the hips.
Oh, I wish I were young again. No fooling. That's wonderful to be that way. Good.
I wish I was young again as well. Wow. There was definitely a difference in my eyes between those two performances. The first one, like I said, he came on very humble and he was grateful to be there and gave a good performance. But when you look at the second one, you could tell there's more of a nervousness with that opening one that we saw, and it was a performance that he was there to kind of sell that record, sell that song. And then he comes back 3 months later, he's sold that song. He's achieved it. He's got some success. And he's no less humble. You know, he's grateful. He's thanking everyone at the beginning. He's making sure people, you know, are aware of how grateful he is to them all for that support. But then that performance, the hair's suddenly different. We've got that slicked back. It is different, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, similar in styles. I was just checking the thumbnails on the videos. Similar in styles, but it seems more sort of sculpted and more like the Elvis that we kind of see on a lot of the iconography that we see of him of around that time and in the 60s. And even just the outfits that he's wearing, I say outfit, the clothes that he's wearing, you can tell that there's a confidence and there's a prestige about, we've got Elvis on the show now. You know, we're not introducing Elvis to everyone, we've got Elvis on the show. And his performance, just like I said, had that air of confidence about it, and he was having more fun with it. It didn't sound like the first one. He was clearly having a good time, but he was singing a song on a show and it was a big deal for him. This second one, I suspect he's done a lot of performances in those 3 months, and this is kind of all right, here we go, and I'm going to have some fun with it. And he seemed a lot more relaxed, and he was just kind of standing there kind of looking around and smiling, and he was changing it up and kind of modulating his voice up and down as he was going. And we had that little window into the star that he was becoming. I mean, already was, so yeah, this was the beginning, and we have another 20 years of greatness to come. Loved looking at these. When I've been doing all these Elvis Sundays, that sort of 70s era Elvis, kind of That's the Way It Is, and kind of the 68 comeback special and things like that, those where we've got those quality film performances of him, they kind of become my favourite, where I get that much enjoyment because I'm seeing him and I'm getting more of a window into what I've missed out on all these years. And it's funny going back to these early 50s ones, these more vintage Elvis performances, and they're just as good. For whole other reasons, but they're just so enjoyable to watch. Fantastic. What did you think? Did you like these? You must have. Of course you liked these. It was Elvis. I know you liked these. But tell me how much you did. Leave those comments down below. Also, if you did like this video, it really helps out the channel if you hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed already, tap that subscribe button. If you have and you're coming back each week, thank you so much. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed those performances. And I hope to see you again in 7 days. Have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.